Yo, Grand Rising Kings and Queens. Happy Groundhog Day, second day of Black History Month. Wake your asses up. It's the Morning Boney Show where we go hard from 7 to 9. Hope y'all doing good today. I know who's not doing good. Whoopi Goldberg. Yes, the one and only Whoopi Goldberg was suspended from The View after she made some comments about the Holocaust being, I guess the best way to say it, the Holocaust not being race related. So now The View has suspended Whoopi Goldberg, who I did not know what her real name was. Did you know that Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen Elaine Johnson? Yes, her name is Karen Elaine Johnson. But yes, ABC suspended Whoopi Goldberg. They said, and they quote, Miss Goldberg's comments on Monday's episode of The View came amid growing ignorance about the Holocaust and rising anti-Semitism. She has apologized. So why was she suspended? So y'all going to fight amongst yourselves. I'm not sure exactly why it was the backlash. It was the backlash because, she already apologized. She already made her amends, yet she's still being suspended. And they wonder why black people why we act the way we do, why we see the world the way that we do, because it's just an unfair world. People say stupid stuff or ignorant stuff or misinformation all the time. However, when a black person does it and then takes accountability, this is what happens. That's probably why people don't like taking accountability anymore. Because it's like once you take, accountability, all of a sudden, if you would have lied your way out of it and just doubled down. So kudos to you for being a stand-up person, Whoopi. Sorry that they did you dirty. I honestly feel you should just not come back to The View. Like let them have that and start your own show, because you are Whoopi Goldberg. But Joe, like you said, man, if you offend the Jewish or LGBT community, you have to be punished. They can say whatever they want to about black people, they ain't getting suspended. You say something about Jewish people, you get suspended. You say something about gay or lesbian or trans people, you're getting suspended. What is this, high school? But anyway, as you know, being that it is Groundhog Day, I must advise you that New Jersey's where the groundhog died just before Groundhog Day. He died last night. So Mel the Groundhog was confirmed. He has a Facebook page and everything. You can go check it out. But yeah, he's gone. So it's going, I don't know what that means. Like I know if he sees his shadow, then it's like, 6 weeks left of winter or something like that. Or if he doesn't see his shadow, there's 6 weeks winter. But if he dies, what does that mean? Like 2022, you're tripping, man. You done killed the groundhog. But what does it mean when the groundhog dies? Does that mean there's gonna be winter forever? Does that mean there's never no more winters? There has to be something substantial about if the groundhog dies on Groundhog Day, because you ain't seeing. But that's kind of crazy, if you ask me, man. Like the groundhog's dead, man. They done killed the groundhog. They done. This world, man, this world that we're living in. What else is going on? I forgot. Oh, yeah. My Black History shout-outs of the day. So today, my Black History icon is Lamont Jones. Lamont Jones is the first black man to borrow $10 till Friday. Then we got Joaquin Sugar Baby James. He was the first black kid to time travel because his mom knocked him into next week. And finally, another kid, young little Calvin Hampton, the first black kid to have the family light bill put in his name. So shout outs to my Black History icons of the day. Also, we got to talk about this All-Star Dunk Contest. They got the Knicks, Obi Toppin is leading the pack. So you got, let me see, you got Juan Toscano Anderson of the Warriors. You got Cole Anthony. You got Jalen Green. and you got Obi Toppin. I barely know any of these cats, and I thought Jalen Green retired. And I think Cole Anthony got to be Homeboy's son, Greg Anthony's son. So let's see how this dunk contest will go. I'm telling you like this, yo. The dunk contest has been less than stellar for the past couple of years. Since that Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine dunk contest, been trash again. Like, my personal favorite was the Dwight Howard and Nate Robinson dunk contest. That was really good, but you know, everybody goes to Vince Carter or Michael Jordan. But to me, I like the entertaining dunk contest more than just the overpowering with that one person just does crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So let's look forward to that. Now, I knew they started making a documentary that's going to start causing some stuff when they made a documentary about the Playboy Mansion. So basically, they came out with a docuseries about the secrets of Playboy. And none other than famed Soul Train creator Don Cornelius is accused of sexually assaulting and locking up 2 women. Luckily, he killed himself. No offense, no shade, but luckily he's dead because he doesn't have to face the backlash of this. Because if Whoopi got suspended, this dude's going to get convicted. But basically, in the episode that aired Monday, PJ Maston, a former Playboy bunny and a bunny mother, stated that Cornelius was a Playboy VIP gold member. Cornelius allegedly took 2 bunnies back to his home to a party, and then they weren't heard from for 3 days. A member of the Playboy security team visited Cornelius' home to find the woman bloodied, battered, and drugged. So it's like he pulled a R. Kelly and a Bill Cosby and a Don Cornelius all in one. According to Yahoo, the incident was handled by Playboy security and not reported to authorities. Masson said it was tied up and bound. There were wooden objects that they were sodomized with, and one sister could hear the other sister being brutalized. It was horrible. Horrible. In response, Cornelius' son released a statement to people saying that the story is unbelievable and there's no real proof. I wonder what y'all think. Do you think, because I mean, Don Cornelius never seemed like that type of person to me, but you know, I was wrong about R. Kelly. So, you know, you can be wrong, you can be right, I'm not sure. But Don Cornelius did have them chicks tied up, bound, and gagged. It's hard for me to believe. It's hard. That one right there, like, you know, you can't really trust everything you read. That's one of those I'm like, I got to see some proof. Just saying. Yo, so NBA announced that the Rising Stars pool, on the other hand, I got to talk about this. LaMelo Ball is going to be in the Rising Stars Challenge, including Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley. I mean, it's going to be, I'm actually looking forward more to the Rising Stars Challenge than I am the actual NBA All-Star game. Because in the Rising Stars, you got like Scotty Barnes, you got Ayo Dosunmu, you got Chris Duarte, you got Josh Giddey, Jalen Green, Herbert Jones, Davion Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner. I mean, you know, some very good young players. You got the sophomores. You got Precious Achua, Cole Anthony, Melo Ball, Desmond Bain, Sadiq Bey, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, the list goes on. So it's going to be a great game. And then they actually added some G League players. But anyway, got some jams for y'all. Some Kid and Play, some Tupac, some Dr. Dre. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, and that was that Dead Presidents by Jay-Z.
Yes.
Yo, so you know we got some stuff to talk about.
Let's go.
Number one, I got to talk about, on the first day of Black History Month, there was a report of at least a dozen HBCUs, or historically black colleges and universities, receiving unprecedented bomb threats. Yes.
Yeah.
The first day of Black History Month, Many HBCUs had to temporarily close as a necessary precaution for bomb threats. The FBI is actively investigating bomb threats at the following schools: Mississippi Valley State University, Morgan State University, Alcorn State University, Tougaloo College, Jackson State University, Kentucky State University, Fort Valley State University, Howard University, Xavier University, the University of the District of Columbia, Spelman College, and Edward Waters University. You know who's not on that list?
Who's that?
Aggie, Pride.
Pride?
Them A&T Aggies is not being threatened.
They ain't playing with them?
Well, you know, we had a dude, when I was a freshman at A&T, there was a dude that was arrested for helping contribute to the 9/11 attack. I remember that was straight crazy. What's that?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Is that your computer?
No. I'm on mute.
I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah, that's not me.
Oh, man. Oh, it's me. All right, yeah, because this is bringing up my next thing. And you brought this up to me because I didn't even know this happened.
Yes.
But just let me tell y'all this. So former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores is suing the NFL and three of its teams, the Broncos, the Dolphins, and the Giants, alleging a pattern of racist hiring practice by the league and racial discrimination during the interview process with Denver and New York, as well as his tenure with Miami. The lawsuit filed Tuesday in a Manhattan federal court sought class action status and unspecified damages from the league, the three teams, and unidentified individuals. Now, as you know, Flores is black. He's a brother. He was fired last month by Miami after leading the Dolphins to a 24-25 record over the last 3 years. They went 9-8 in their second straight winning season, but failed to make the playoffs during his tenure. Flores alleges that the league has discriminated against Flores and other black coaches for racial reasons, denying them positions as head coaches, offensive and defensive coordinators, and quarterback coaches, as well as general managers. It was time to stop being quiet about the injustices that are happening, Flores' team said over the phone. This was long overdue. There's plenty of racism that needs to be exposed. What do you think about that, man? Do you think his case holds water?
It does hold water. He's been in the league for a long time, so I'm sure he's seen and heard a lot of things. But to actually have that experience and having a platform to go out on, knowing that if he did this, his NFL career is pretty much done.
Yeah, he's never going like he's going to be blackballed after this.
Right.
But do you think that this case is actually going to? Do you think it's going to affect any change in the league's practices?
Not besides a lot of cool words and councils and new groups and stuff like that. That's it. You got 32 very, very rich white men who run the NFL.
Yep.
Who not going to want anybody to tell them who to hire and how to hire or how to run their business, because that's what it is, a business. So, it's nothing to them but a conference call that they're not going to be paying attention to.
I like that. It's going to be a conference call they ain't going to pay attention to. I mean, and basically it's like this. I mean, I've been hearing since I was a kid. I'm 39. I'm 38 now. Ever since I was 6, 7, 8 years old, I've been hearing NFL's racist. NFL doesn't hire black owners or hire black coaches. They don't have black owners. They didn't have black quarterbacks at the time.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, I remember watching a Bryant Gumbel special on HBO Sports, right? Where they legit said why black players were not as good at quarterback as white players, saying that, I mean, this was in my time. This was in the early 90s.
Early 90s, yeah.
The real early 90s. They were saying that black players weren't smart enough. They didn't have the quick thinking ability. They didn't have the throwing. I mean, they were going on. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because they're black? Because the skin tone is different. They can't think? Are you serious right now?
Right. And, that was all they had to go on because, one, they didn't want a black man leading their team. Let's call it what it was. They wanted the poster child with the hair out, blonde, Wheaties box guy sitting there drinking, Gatorade in the glass.
They're just trying to reinforce that white supremacy. That's the same reason why Jerry West is the logo on the NBA.
That's right. We're talking about that. It should be the Jordan.
Should have been Jordan.
And it should evolve every time. It shouldn't be the same.
Right.
The game grows, players change, they get better. That's the whole point of watching sports.
Speaking of white poster boys, Tom Brady officially announced his retirement from the NFL.
Thanks, Tom.
After 22 seasons.
Yep.
Hey, 22 seasons, 7 Super Bowls. I think that's a pretty good career.
It is. And they're already giving him flack about that already.
You know what? Like, this is the thing. Haters are going to hate.
And that's it. That's what he said. He done did everything he had to prove. You know, they complain about him playing too long. They complain about him going to Tampa Bay. You know, obviously I'm from Boston, so that, you know, that hurt. But he went out there. We still supported him. We just didn't wear the jersey. He did his thing. Let him go home and chill with his family. Leave it alone.
Yeah, you know he got that fine wife too, boy. That Giselle Bunchkin, whatever.
She's fine, but she's not a nice person.
Nah, she's not. But you know what? I have yet to meet someone who's actually fine. Like you know how women, they just act like they fine even though they ain't.
Right.
But like, have you ever really met a fine ass woman that was nice?
Yes.
Really?
I have.
Would you marry her?
Would I marry her?
I said, did you marry her?
I did.
See?
But I met others like her, though.
Really?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Man, look, I'm going to tell you, I met cute girls that were nice, but fine, like straight drop dead gorgeous.
I'm talking about drop dead gorgeous with the Maserati on business. Yes.
Nice. Sweet people.
Sweet.
I've never met that. You got to introduce me. Not nice so I can holler. I just want to meet someone that's nice and pretty.
Great convo, I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me meet this person. Yeah, like I said, I'm not even gonna try to holler. I just want to meet a person that's supposed to be beautiful and nice at the same damn time.
It's rare, but it's definitely
very rare.
But this chick, Giselle, I worked security in Boston for the Patriots for like 2 years. Me and my wife. Yeah, she ain't nice.
What did she do that's so mean?
So they got, there's private elevators. You can go up to the boxes and all that. And you can't bring food up there because that's just the rule. They got stuff up there for you. So she came in, she had like a bag of like mixed nuts or something like that, right? And we told her couldn't go upstairs. She screamed at us like we were her children. You know who I am? Do you know who I be? I called the Tom Brady. We're like, yeah, but he gets paid by the guy that told me you can't bring it upstairs. She dumped it on the floor, stomped on it, and went into the elevator.
Oh, wow.
So accidentally, somehow the elevator got locked for 10 minutes while on the way up.
Oh, wow. All right. well.
Don't play with the security team, baby.
All right, no, that's petty. And I'm all for petty. So, good job there. Now, my dude, man, like, I did not realize how much I respected Meek Mill until this.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Meek Mill is planning to not release his next album through a major label.
Okay.
He's basically, since the release of Expensive Pain back in 21, right?
Right.
He faced a lot of backlash following his choice of the artwork for the album. Many expressed that the rapper was displaying African women in poor taste, right? So it seems that the rapper is ready to do a new project, but plans to drop it in a different way than usual. Meek Mill said that he would release new music without a major record label with the intention to reinvest his profits to his hometown of Philadelphia. He says, so no major label. So every time I make real money off music, I'm going to invest $1 million in my hood off the flow. Pay attention, real stepper-ish. He tweeted, many were wondering how Meek could execute such a plan before he revealed that he plans to use NFTs to drop the new heat. Yeah. So So what he's doing is, last year Tory Lanez sold 1 million copies. But anyway, we got some more jams, and we'll talk about this when we come back. Y'all keep it locked.
Meteorologist Matthew Harding.
Thanks, Mr. White Man. I ain't eating no daggone alligator, man.
Come on, get the alligator. Thank you, White Mobian.
Ain't nobody trying to get no daggone alligator. Who? Wait. Do y'all eat alligator? Because I tried it. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes like rough, chewy, fishy chicken.
Because somebody made it wrong for you. I'm telling you.
Everybody always blames the person that cooked it. I mean,
it is.
The taste of it is what got me. The taste and the texture.
It wasn't seasoned. It wasn't taken care of. I'm trying to tell you. If I can get my daughter, who don't like nothing, to eat alligator bites.
I mean, you got your daughter to eat some alligator bites. You ain't getting. I ain't trying them no more.
She won't even try fish sticks, let alone anything from the sea. And I gave her a slither of the fried alligator bites that I made.
So let me ask you this: what is it that you won't eat?
Mayonnaise.
So you'll eat gator, but you won't eat mayonnaise.
Yep. Sour cream.
You don't like sour cream? Not even on a burrito. On a taco.
Ugh.
Cheesecake?
Don't eat that either.
But you eat alligator.
Yeah, all day.
Different strokes. I don't like collard greens. And I get looked at sideways every time I
can understand though.
They taste terrible. Like who actually enjoys the taste? I understand.
I like collard greens.
I understand the nutrients of it, and I understand if you're like, you know what, for the amount of nutrients and things like that, I can stand the taste. But to blatantly say, "Oh, I love collard greens," I really feel it's a bald faced lie.
No, I can tell you if someone had a good pot of
said
collard
you
with
weird, P.
Who would?
Sweet vibes.
Don't get mad because your palate is bland. You gotta add some zazar to that.
Oh, so that's what you add, Cesar?
Oh yeah,
I do sassoon.
Sassoon.
Yeah, that orange pack.
Oh, it's a whole process.
Yeah, that orange pack. Now I'm telling you, that orange pack of sassoon. If you ever in the grocery store, it costs like $3-4. It's not that expensive.
No, you get a whole box.
But it makes everything taste good. You can put it on chicken, you can put it on fish,
Steak,
hamburger.
That's what we do.
Especially steak.
My wife is a Dominicano. I know all about the adobo, sazon.
You say your wife is Mexican?
No, she's Dominican.
Oh, Dominican.
Yeah.
Oh, so I mean she one of those red bone Dominicans or dark skinned Dominicans?
Red bone. She yellow.
Oh, Lord. Everybody got what is it? One of them exotic chicks. Yeah, you ever been to Dominican Republic?
I'm not allowed to go.
I heard you can buy ass like you can buy
soon as you
Subway
get your foot
tokens.
off the plane,
they trying to sell it to you.
They're trying to come home with you. Trying to send somebody home with
Ain't
you.
nobody trying to bring no Dominican home with me.
Look,
they'll stab your ass in your sleep.
They give you $5,000 up front. The other $5,000 after 2 years is up.
Word, they'll pay you.
Oh yeah,
pay. That's what's
sometimes up to $20,000.
Now I could do that.
That's 10 up front cash.
You give me 10 G's, you can come
She got to
back.
stay with you for 2 years now. She ain't got to be yours, but she got to stay with you for 2 years.
She be a roommate, right?
You got to be a roommate.
She can be a roommate for 2 years.
2 years.
For 20 G's? Yeah, let me get that. I'm like this. I'm all about making $1. As long as I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna try to kill me while I'm asleep, or you ain't gonna try to.
Her job will be already set up. She know where her people's is at. Her roommate.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I'd have some explaining to do when I get back. Like, hey, this is just a friend. She could be staying with me in the other room. You can come by anytime to check on it.
You got to set it up with a couple pictures and things when you get visitors. But other than that, it's a roommate.
For 20 G's?
20 right.
I'll have a roommate for 20 G's for 2 years. That's like $1,000 a month almost.
Pretty much.
4,000 short.
Yeah, but
Of $1,000 a month.
but not being taxed, so you're not that short.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'm going to who wants to ride to the Dominican Republic with me and pick up some money? Y'all can have the girl. Like I don't get me wrong, I love me some, a beautiful woman and all, but I'm set on beautiful women. I'm good. I already got my eye on a beautiful woman. I'm straight.
Yeah,
but yo,
this is a business
for
transaction.
10 G's, 20 G's, 20 G's. Yeah, I can definitely make that work. I think my boo thing would be fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a business transaction.
Man, dang, I kind of want to go to the DR now, just for that. But watch nobody want to come back. Watch me come back mad because all they want to do is smash, and I was trying to get some money.
Oh no, all right, don't worry, they'll come talk to you. They'll be like, all right, check it out. I know sweet vibes you love to eat, but you gotta open your palate sometimes. Different seafood, different vegetables, you gotta try it out. But
yeah, I hear you. But now, Ye formally introduces Black Future Month this year. In the month of 2020, the year of 2022, February is the first, as we know it, of a Black Future Month, a replacement celebrating those who are creating platforms and success for tomorrow. Ye is educating the Black community about power, raising awareness, and about the power and importance of the Black currency in developing communities in the hood in commemoration of Black Future Month. He says this month is the first month of the rest of our lives. So throughout the month of February, Ye was sending his efforts around following the following initiatives. Well, she doesn't really say. He just says Ye added Black Future Month is more than a moment; it's a movement.
right.
But what do you think about that? Do you think that we've had enough of the past and it's time to start looking towards the future?
I can definitely see that, But it depends on where the message is coming from, the messenger, because we have so many things. We've discussed this before about we don't celebrate that should be camaraderie, I guess. Commemorated. Sorry, but there's so much future things that we can work on and invest in and let people know. I mean, not let people know, but let our people know how much growth we have had over the times. I mean, we still get crapped on. That's what it is. We're still fighting for our rights. That's what it is. But our people are resilient, and we're gonna prosper, and we're gonna make headway some way. So I'm not mad at the idea, but if I definitely want to see a presentation on the package before he starts just whipping it out.
Right. I'm not mad at it because I literally think at some points, like, if all we do is look back, at this and slavery, or we look back at the civil rights movement, and we look back at the people who have created, we don't look forward. And I think at some point you have to look forward. You have to look at, okay, so we are here now. How do we get to this destination?
Right.
And all of our focus should be on that versus on looking at past that we can't change. Now, I understand that forgetting the past, you're doomed to repeat it.
Right.
If you don't remember the past, you're doomed to repeat it. However, I also believe that if all you do is look for the past, you never move forward.
True.
And I think, there's one thing I will say about how I respect what he's trying to do, is at least he's trying to progress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of times we just get stuck in the mud, man. We just right here, and we sit down and we just pout and complain about why we're here, how we got here, but we're not doing anything to get out of there.
And we know the plan, and we can see the plan, and we can activate that plan.
Right, because now it should be all about, we've identified the racist practices in America.
Right.
Now it's time for us to circumvent them.
Right.
And that's where all of our focus should go. Because we're not going to change it. But what we can do is work around them to change them. Once you work around the racist practices to the point where you can get into power, now you can change things from the inside.
And that's it. And all the power comes from being on the inside.
Right. But you got to work your way inside.
Right.
And the thing is, you just, no, we can't because this institutionalized racism. Oh, we can't because of slavery. I'm like, yo, look,
you're slaving your brain.
Here. Yeah, it's a mental slavery, because if you weren't slaves chained up, we're slaves to an economy.
And we're slaves to a volleyball game in DR.
Yeah, I'll go to that volleyball game.
That's the team.
That's the Dominican volleyball team?
Yeah.
So you just distracted me. I was making a good point. see, this is what happens. This is what happens in America. We're trying to do something.
You get distracted.
And then we get distracted.
That's how they get us.
And that's how we stay in this trap. Because the second that we start making moves to get out of here and to focus on ourselves, it was crack or heroin or gang violence or
subsidized housing.
You know what I'm saying?
Not giving the opportunity to pull your bootstraps up like everyone else. But you want everybody to work, but you don't want to pay.
Yeah. Ain't nothing worse than working for a job and still being broke.
Man.
Have you been there?
Bro, yes.
Man, look.
And they talk trash to you too.
You ain't doing your job well enough. What?
Right.
Y'all ain't paying well enough. You getting the job. You getting the $9 an hour. That's what you getting.
And I'm here. Half uniform.
Half uniform?
Half uniform.
You got on some jeans and your shirt.
With forces.
Hey, I'm like this. I'm gonna tell you two things when looking for a job. Number one, if they hire you on the spot, that job about to be some bull.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Systematic racism, ADHD
moment. Yeah.
It was ADHD, man. Actually, it was attention deficit booty disorder.
We made a new one.
Yeah.
We gotta start writing it down.
Yeah, we do. We gotta start trademarking these, man.
That's it.
But yeah, but the thing is, we just trying to get out of this mud, man, and things are always pulling us back into it, and we let them, for the most part.
We do, because we're so used to it.
But I tell you like this, to me, the biggest disservice, the biggest distraction I think we've had was from the 90s and the early 2000s. The media.
You think so?
The media was targeted to get black people to emulate a thug culture that did nothing but just progress into our own destruction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the media of the 90s was all about violence. It was all, I mean, not all, but
No.
it was large part. There was a lot of violent content. There was a lot, and it was always black on black violent content.
Yeah, and that term black on black came from the media.
I don't know, man.
It was used
black on black. I mean, it's actually a valid thing.
So white people do it. Is it white on white? Because I don't hear nobody saying white on white crime in the trailer park.
I think it is. I consider violence in the white community white on white. I consider Asian on Asian.
Right, but is it led to you, or is it led in the media and the articles? Is that no?
No, it's not.
It says black on black crime in this poor neighborhood, but Mr. Johnson killed his family because his stock fell down, and that was it.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is though, it's like when it boils down to it, black on black crime is more detrimental to the black community than white on white crime is to the white community.
Right, but when you put that title on it, it automatically makes it worse just by the title before you even get to the story.
Yeah, and you know why it should sound worse? Because why are you killing your brother? Why are you killing your sisters? Why are you hurting your family?
Why we hurt the community?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You're hurting your family, you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your sisters, you're hurting your brothers. So I think that, to me, in my own personal opinion, black on black violence is worse than black on white or white on white or anything else, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Right.
Right? And my enemy is not nobody that looks like me.
Right. It's always someone who looks like you and thinks like you.
Right.
But again, like, I'm just going on the subtitle. Everything you said is valid, but the subtitle that sits on it, that just controls the narrative, no matter what it is on that.
But that's the thing, because we need more free thinking people.
True.
You need to be able to look at something
But not
and
be
use
afraid
the
to be
power
free
of
thinking
discernment.
people. That's the problem. Scared.
But the thing is, people are scared because another thing that happens that's prevalent in the black community is a free thinking black person is automatically shunned.
Oh yeah, because now you're trying to shake up the narrative.
Yeah, because you're not black. You know, you've heard that before. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't black if you don't do this. You ain't black if you don't do this.
Oh, yeah.
Black, but we don't do that.
Right. You're not everybody. You know, and a lot of that fear came from the households of watching people try to stand up for the rights and being killed and being hunted down.
Exactly. Just like,
so either we stand up on our own 2 feet and do what's right, or we talk about it behind closed doors and nothing has changed.
Just like how Christianity was forced on us. And I'm not even talking about in the slavery. I'm talking about like when I was a kid. There was no other option. It was Christianity, and you was gonna believe. If you didn't believe, you was gonna get beat.
Until you believe.
You know, like they put the fear in you. You know what I'm saying? As a youngster.
Right.
As a youngster, they put a fear in you to the point where when you start growing up and you start seeing things that counteract or contradict things that you were taught in the church, you're afraid to even accept it because you already been conditioned.
Yeah.
That's not of God.
Right.
You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you got the people that's telling you what is and isn't of God is doing the most ungodly actions that imagine.
From transaction to transition. I mean, children's and everything. And that's what the fallout of that forced religion does. Because even in not just Christianity, but a lot of other religions, people that I know we speak about, the people that they grew up in rules and regulations that they followed, and then as they got older, got to see what the real was. Oh, they are very upset.
Have you ever spoke out against Christianity or made a point against Christianity and got slapped?
I didn't get slapped, but I got
slapped by my mama. I'll never forget it. Like I forgot what it was I said, but I learned something, and I was like, "Ma, why is this?" And she slapped the taste out of my mouth.
Don't you question it?
Yeah. Don't you play with God? Like, I'm not. I'm just trying to learn.
Right. You
because someone said something that was crazy. There's no hate stronger than Christian love. But anyway, we'll be back. I got some jams for you. It's time to bring the divas in here.
Come on.
Yo, and that was our diva off, man. We had some Beyonce, some Gladys, some Aretha, some Tina. Like the real OGs.
The women
OGs. The queens, the empresses of the modern day R&B genre. They all contribute. Like Aretha to me is the GOAT. That's why I let her play first.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But Gladys still got it.
Tina
still got the ones I played are ones who still have it, except for Whitney. She ain't have it no more. She lost it. But hey, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Forget your couch.
Yo, I thought you were about to say forget your tub. I was like, ooh.
No, I wasn't gonna do that. It's only Wednesday.
So let me ask you a question, man. With all this drama around the Ukraine border with Russia, do you think war is imminent?
Yes.
You think so? No,
Ain't been a war since when?
1970 something.
They bored.
Well, it was the Gulf War, and they had
Afghanistan was
Iraq.
Russia was over there. Yeah, Russia was in Iraq too.
Yeah.
So they got a bunch of artillery that's been sitting around.
They done moved it up.
They've been practicing. They've been rehearsing.
And I mean, they got tanks and everything. They're about to try to take Ukraine. Now, do you think America should get involved with that?
No.
Say it again for the people.
No. Stop. You know what? Cut your own grass before you cut somebody else's grass.
Oh, that's a good way to say it. We got wars on drugs, on black people, everything over here. Why are you trying to go over there and fight?
Look, because we all know wars make money. Mm-hmm. Let's just call it what it is. Step out of it. Let them handle themselves. They've been doing it beforehand. Russia won, obviously.
Yeah.
So, now you bring the cheat code in by bringing us in. No, that's their problem. I'm sorry for them. I wish them the best. We got our own stuff here. And we're not taking care of us, but we want to run over and take care of your neighbor.
So,
nah, B.
So basically, before World War II, that's a long time ago. The United States went into what they call a period of interdependence.
Okay.
That's basically where they were just shut down, and it was all America funding America, and they did not, and that led to the biggest economic boom until the World War II, which led to an even bigger economic boom.
Right.
But at the end of World War II, we went back into that state of interdependence. No, I'm sorry, we never returned to interdependence.
Let's do that.
Because every time we go into interdependence and shut down from the world, a world war broke out. That happened with World War I. We went to interdependence and World War I broke out. Mm-hmm. We went to interdependence when World War II broke out.
You think they're scared to do it because of the war's going to break out?
Do I think? I mean, I don't think it's a fear of that. I think it's to the point where America just got too much to do. They got too many hands in the pot now.
Right.
That they can't just do that.
Right.
But I honestly think America should go back to a state of interdependence.
Let's build us up. Let's get us right.
Exactly. But we ain't gonna do that.
No.
But just so y'all know, I'm just saying Russia got Ukraine surrounded right now. It's like they playing a video game.
Modern Warfare, Call of Duty.
Yo, I'm not joking. They got tanks and stuff all around the borders of Ukraine, all the way going down to the Black Sea, man.
Think about how much. Think about if you pull the map up, how far that is. That you got tanks lining an entire border of a country.
Yeah, but in due respect, Ukraine is about the size of Texas.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
But I mean, think about how big America is,
right?
In consideration, and how big Russia is. Russia's roughly the size, Russia's roughly the size of Alaska and Texas put together.
Right.
The habitable part of Russia.
Right. Where you live at.
The whole country of Russia is about the size of U.S. and Canada.
Right. So, I wish them the best of luck. They better duck.
Duck? What was you saying? Hey yo, I'm just saying, man, they need to go ahead and just run up on that tank with a brick. Nothing is more effective against a tank than a brick. I've learned that over the years of watching cats. You know how much faith in God you have to run up to like the story of David. Okay, so let's keep it a band. Okay. I understand that the story of David teaches you that you can overcome adversity.
Right? Absolutely.
But let's keep it a band. 9 times out of 10, Goliath beats the crap out of David.
Yep.
This is that one time. Don't run up on no tank with no brick.
That's it. Now, you think they would really waste the ammunition of just blasting on a person? One person with a tank shell? That's petty. You gonna blow them up. They got guns and stuff too on them tanks. It's not true.
Just
I mean, definitely that. I'm just thinking of the overall, circumference of a tank.
Yeah. I mean, a tank's huge.
Yeah, you don't think of guns when you see tank. You think of cannon.
Yeah. They got them cannons on that bad boy. But
good morning.
I'm telling you, bro. I've been reading, right? Been looking at some stuff.
Right.
So the glove that Antonio Brown threw into MetLife Stadium when he left the game against the Jets, is now up for auction.
6 figures.
The price reached over $300 so far after being listed. But someone's paying $300 like for your glove?
I seen people pay a lot more for wrestling attire.
Yeah, we do stupid stuff.
There's people
and you wonder why people want to blow us up. We don't want to get vaccinated when everybody else is trying to struggle to get vaccines.
Right.
We sitting here like, man, forget that vaccine.
Good.
We paying $300 for a glove from a football game.
There wasn't even a championship game.
Just because the dude threw it into the stands, and because he quit, the way he quit, that glove became
someone's
valuable.
going to buy it.
We put value in the dumbest things.
The dumbest things.
You know, like $300. That is a fake gold chain.
That's a car payment.
Yeah, that's a car payment for a Kia.
Or electric bill during the winter in North Carolina.
Yeah.
They're killing us.
Man, yo.
They are killing me.
Yo, I did that stupid thing, and I did this joint with Duke Energy where I did increments because I ain't running my bill in 2020.
Right.
Man, I'm still paying on that damn thing.
Man, I just paid the big one, and they gave me a whole new one. They're like, congratulations, thank you for that one. How about this one? It is crazy.
Oh, so one of the groundhogs that is still alive, Punks and Tonyfield, the main one.
If he's the real one, but yeah, go ahead.
He saw his shadow, so that means 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the calendar said that. I don't understand.
Yeah, the calendar already told us.
Oh yeah, the calendar already told us that there's gonna be 6 more weeks of winter. So thanks though, Punks and Tonyfield. I gotta watch Groundhog Day tonight. No, I gotta watch the Miss Pat stand-up special that came.
Miss Pat's out tonight?
Yeah, it came out today, I think. Cause all right, so if y'all been living under a rock,
they don't know who Miss Pat.
Miss Pat has probably the greatest television show on TV right now. Only 10 episodes. All 10 are bangers.
Fire.
So Netflix released her stand-up special that she filmed before making the show. And now that the show came out, boosted her brand up. Now this Netflix special is about to be. I can't wait because Miss Pat is, when it comes to women in comedy, she is the absolute funniest woman stand-up comedian there is right now.
And I found out about her through the 85 South show.
Right, when she did the interview.
Yeah, the interview.
Yeah, I found out about it on The Breakfast Club.
And then The Breakfast Club, right.
Yeah. But yeah, she's coming out with her stand-up special is on Netflix right now. So when I get done with the show, I'll get me a sandwich from somewhere. I'm gonna roll up and I'm gonna laugh at Miss Pat. And I'm gonna tell you something else about Miss Pat. Miss Pat fine as hell.
Miss Pat got them bitties.
Lord, she got them bitties.
She got them bitties, boy.
I've been looking at Miss Pat like, girl.
But Miss Pat is an OG.
Yeah,
a queen, a thug, a mama.
Yeah, Miss Pat gangster. Miss Pat used to sell crack.
Yeah, Miss Pat been shot a few times.
Yeah, she got shot in the head at one point.
Yeah, and shot back.
Yeah. So then also I gotta talk about Golden Corral.
Coming back?
Nah, a Friday night fight at Golden Corral was started after the buffet ran out of steak.
Oh, I thought you say crab legs.
Nah, they don't have crab legs at Golden Corral.
Not anymore?
I don't know they had crab legs.
They used to have crab legs.
I had never seen a crab leg at Golden Corral. Maybe I never got there on time because
the crab legs be gone.
Yeah, but they ran out of steak, and I mean an all-out brawl happened.
Over steak.
You can hear it, but you can't see it, man.
They going in?
I mean, and there was a lot of white people.
Oh, you know they like their steak.
Yeah.
I want to riot. I want to hear it move from the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want it moving on the table.
Yeah, but there was 40 people in that fight.
Over a fight?
In that fight. But anyway, yeah, we got some Rick Ross. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, P.
Yeah.
Yo, you read something that I want you to share with the people before we go. We got 3 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes. So, everybody, experimental HIV vaccine based on Moderna's mRNA technology now in clinical trial, which this means is the same ones who made this COVID-19 shot. Researchers have started administering doses of experimental HIV vaccine that is used to break through the mRNA technology of Moderna's corona shot. So basically they're using the proteins from the corona shot that triggers the immune response to HIV positive patients.
Oh, well, that's good, right? Yep, I mean, that basically means that there's a vaccine for HIV on the way.
On the way, yep. They're monitoring 56 adults right now.
Now, my question is, will that help with people? Well, it's not going to help people who already have the disease, right?
No.
It's not a cure for the disease, but it's a preventable measure.
Right. So basically, you get the immune bodies and proteins to fight it.
What if that vaccine just starts giving people AIDS or HIV or AIDS?
Someone's losing a lot of money.
somebody losing a lot of lives.
I mean, people die too.
Yeah, because you know,
I wouldn't stop taking what you've been taking.
Yeah, I'm like this. I treat vaccines like updates. I wait to see a sample go out.
Yeah.
See how they react to it.
It's like getting a new PlayStation.
Yeah, like when I update my phone. When I update my phone,
Right.
I don't update when the date's released. That's stupid.
Right.
I wait and let all the dummies update their phones first.
Right.
And then I update my phone. And if it's still, if their phones don't blow up or nothing.
Right, right.
Same thing with this HIV vaccine. I'm going to get the HIV vaccine. Trust and believe that. But I ain't going to get in it. I'm not going to get in the first couple of years.
You want to be the first wave?
I'll be like wave number 473.
That's a precise number.
Yeah, it is. That's my favorite
That's
number.
why I don't buy PlayStation when they first call it. I wait a whole year.
I'm still waiting for my PS5. I can't cap, man, but I ain't paying no G for no PS5.
They just released them for $500 on the website of Sony.
Yeah, but they sold out so fast because everybody's buying them and then selling them for a G.
Right.
They buy them
They
for a G. Yeah, but we got to get up out of here,
Oh
man.
man, time fly.
I was having a ball today, man.
Yay.
Yo, so anything you got to say to the people before we go?
Hey man, live and love. That's all I can tell you. Treat them as you want to be treated, baby.
And you know me, be petty, but also strike first, strike hard, no mercy. We out. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Yeah.